Pop-Up Live. Just came from watching another op. There's the Atwater Metro and also the one of our colleges here in Montreal. We have lots of colleges, so we're just across the street. So yeah, so I just came watching a movie, and I figured I'll stretch my feet a little bit and walk to the bus that I normally take to get home. You have high school, which is 7th grade to 12th grade, and then you usually go to college for 2 years most of the time, and then 3 years for a bachelor's degree at university, generally speaking. But at the high school level, you have trade schools that you can go into, so like mechanic, chef, that kind of stuff. At college, you can also do a 3-year degree. That's sort of an in-between college and university. And then, of course, at university level, you can go into a master's or PhD after your bachelor's degree. But also, of course, all of that is, of course, optional. Like I said, most people do elementary school, high school, 2 years of college, 3 years of university. Just gonna cross the street here, make sure there's a nice little graffiti. So that's something you'll also see a lot of in Montreal is graffiti, but in that case, well, no, that's more of a mural than graffiti since it's been bought and paid for and people want it there. So, and that's the difference. Graffiti is unwanted, while as a mural is wanted usually. And you'll see this kind of thing. This is more for food, but as you can see, people are donating it, and it's usually, as you can see, unfortunately it's empty, but it's really for anybody and everybody that needs it. So I think that's a great idea. If ever you guys don't have that in your city, I suggest for those that feel generous to perhaps start it. But as you can see, in Montreal, we have those ones, but you'll typically see ones where it's for books. So you take a book and you leave a book. That kind of mentality. So I'm just gonna at the light turn right. So yeah, I went to see, I'm not gonna say the full title of the opera because I don't know how to pronounce all of it, to be honest, but it's Lucia. It's a opera from the 1800s. So what they do at my particular theater is that there's one in particular that shows Met operas. So that's what I went to do. They had an encore showing of one of their operas, so I went to go see it. I will, this one, and I went last week as well. No, sorry, 2 weeks ago. I went to see another opera. I will be making videos of that. So give me some time, guys, and we'll get to that. This is also another interesting building. Hello, OG Patrice. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Just doing a pop-up live. So this is one of the many religious buildings. So it says Congrégation de Notre-Dame. So the Notre-Dame, that's Our Lady congregation. So as you can see, it's more related to Korean heritage. Those that are of Korean heritage that practice Christianity. But of course, since it's here in Quebec, the signs have to be in English and in French as well. So you can have other languages, but you have to have French first. And then you can add English and any other language that you want. So I've never been in that actual building, so I'm not too 100% sure of what they do. But on this left-hand side, you basically have a school, and you have another congregation there, but that's where you have a lot of not really a monastery, but that's where they go ahead and train the priests and so forth. So if you want to become a Catholic priest, you will get familiar with this. You'll see a little bit of the building on top there. But there's also, I think, a high school here as well, a private high school. And as you can see, a lot of historical buildings. This, I think, is just a basic apartment, but I know it's pretty expensive since you're basically in the downtown core, the northern parts of it. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty pricey if you're here, because you also have Concordia University. That's not too far. You're going to see part of it. And like I said, you're also near the metros, you're near Dawson College. There's lots going around here, so apartments are pretty expensive here. I doubt you're going to get anything less than $1,000 here. So either be wealthy or have a really good job. So that's an entrance to it, so it's nice little entrance. So it's a nice, as you can see, nice beautiful day. So I figured why not walk, like I said, stretch my feet after a nice long opera of, I think it was just over 3 hours and a half. So it's Lucia. I'm not going to say the full name. Like I said, it's in Italian. I barely managed learning Spanish, so definitely not going to try to speak Italian right here with you guys. So that's the building where, like I said, if you want to become, I'm pretty sure it's Catholic priest. If you want to become Catholic priest, you go here. Bonjour Natasha, Vincent. J'espère que ça va bien. I know Natasha, you know this part of town very well, probably. Hello, Johnny Small Pepper. How are you? Yes, Natasha, very beautiful. I hope, Natasha, you're going out and enjoying the day with your kid. Like I said, I know Natasha, and you know this part of town. I don't have to tell you. But for those that don't, I'm on Sherbrooke Street, heading basically towards Concordia to get the bus and get going home. Oh, we're just going to reroute here for half a second just to show you guys these nice little begonias. Excuse me. So yeah, always take a chance to smell the roses, as the saying goes, right guys? So yeah, very beautiful building. And as you can see, basically, like I said before, this is technically downtown. Right at the edge of it, the most northwest part of downtown, essentially. Of course, for Natasha, this isn't anything new information, but basically downtown Montreal is to the south of the mountain, and it basically goes from one end of the mountain to the other. Obviously, there's particular streets I don't remember by heart, but basically that's the ground that it covers. So basically, if you're to the south of mountain, chances are you're either in downtown or near it. It doesn't include the old port. That's obviously a separate feature, and there's other parts that are obviously excluded. I'll try to find what streets downtown exactly, but I think I might be able to, because I see that little, I don't know if you guys see that little display, that little blue. Oftentimes there are maps on that. So as you can see, that's the Collège Montréal. Oftentimes that's the actual high school. It's a private school, but the other part is more the monastery, or at least it was at one point. Let me see if this has a map. Yeah, it does. Good, good. So as you can see, we're here. Okay, so basically downtown is here essentially. Okay, so that's basically downtown. Not quite, I mean, you know, but basically this part right here is downtown essentially. Okay, and then obviously you have the old port. This is La Ronde, and where the casino is, and of course other parts of the island. So pretty much. So I hope you guys are going out there. If it is a beautiful day, I hope you guys are going out and enjoying it. So Natasha, I hope I'm seeing you at some point with a video. Oh my God, look. She stole my thunder to encourage me, so I'm out here enjoying the day. Because I know if it's beautiful weather for her, it's beautiful weather for me. I hope, Natasha. Please enjoy your day. Even if you spend the day inside, Natasha, I hope you're having a good one. The same thing goes for you, Johnny Smell Pepper, and of course, OG Patrice. I hope everybody's having a great day today and enjoying the weather if it is a beautiful day. Of course, parking meter. So now, of course, you have apps for the parking meter, so you can pay online. So I can see we'll have a new building that will eventually be built. Eventually. So it's a lot of new buildings in Montreal that are being built. A lot of construction going on, like it or not. For those who don't know, I'm sure some of you. Natasha, I hope so. Well, right now, let's see. Natasha, I'm at Sherbrooke and St. Mark right now. This building, for those who don't know, that's the Masons. Whoa. But yeah, no, that's the official Mason buildings. And of course, we see the engravements on it that all, of course, has symbology and meaning to it. So as you can see, Natasha, that's the 24. Are you on that bus? No? Yes, maybe? No, of course. You're probably not on that bus. So I'll start going slowly, Natasha. Who else did I see here? 1 second. I saw somebody else come in. Oh, hello, Sydney Johnson and family. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Yes, happy Saturday to you too as well. So I'll walk a little bit slower. So hopefully Natasha and I will, unplanned, hopefully we'll meet up. Hopefully. But we'll see. So of course, the title's in French, but this is where the Mason Lodge is in Montreal. So if ever you want to be part of the Masons, you know where to go. Of course, I'll try to. Well, let me zoom in. Okay, it's not letting me zoom in, but you guys see there's the little column there. Okay, will it let me zoom in? No, it still won't let me zoom in. Okay, I can't zoom in, but obviously major symbology. Sure. Of course. Why not? Give me that. No worries. I'll meet you. Starbucks. Pas de problème. J'imagine que tu veux dire celui sur pas trop loin du métro Concordia, j'imagine, hein? So this is a nice little one right here statue. What's her? Oh yeah, here it is. Because I was. See, this is Emily Carr. Ok, Natasha, on se voit bientôt. So you see Emily Carr et ses amis by Joe Fafard. So this is of course Emily Carr herself. She's a well-known Canadian artist. And then a horse and a monkey. So obviously. We're hiding. Shh, don't tell nobody, nothing. Of course, of course. Well, look, I already gave away a little bit of where we are, so I don't think we're going to be too hard to find Natasha. But it'll be nice to finally see you face à face. So yeah, so as you can see, I came out of it's the Forum Theater, and it's named that because that used to be the Forum, where we used to have a lot of the sporting events, of course, in particular hockey. So the Habs used to be there, but they now transformed it into a movie theater. I think I did a video maybe 2 months ago, a little clip of the new VIP section that they have in there, where basically they serve you food, including alcohol, at your chair. It's a little bit more pricey, so if you're willing to spend a good like $15-20, it might be worth it for you, but for some of us it's a little bit too pricey. But it's a nice experience. I've done it twice so far. It was relatively enjoyable. So although I know there's another way to get there, I'll take the longer way route. So I'm giving Natasha a little bit extra time to get to where I am. So I'm going to turn right here. I also want to take a chance to show everybody this here as well. So as you can see, I have that nice little Montreal used to be called the city of 1,000 church bells because we had that many churches in the city. At one point you could hear nothing but church bells ringing. We had that many churches. And I think it's Edgar Allan Poe, I think, that named the city that. Like I said, we just had that many churches. Some of them have been converted to other things or have been, I forgot what that term is, but they're no longer sacred land. So although the building itself is still there, it's no longer considered as religious or sacred. So I mean, shows a change of how Montreal has become something different. So of course we have little doggo there, little fur baby, cute little baby. You don't understand, Sydney? Don't worry. We'll teach you French one day. And of course, I know I don't have to explain this to Natasha, but this is another little artwork that we have. So that's another feature I absolutely love about my city, is the fact that we have a lot of buildings, particularly public buildings. Sorry, I was forgetting my English for a moment. Merci, Natasha. But a lot of buildings that have art on them or in them. And that's one of them where, and that's another video I want to do on that, where I'm showing you what to do in Montreal. And one of them is, it's called Art Public, or public art, where they have a map of all the public art that's available for free in the city of Montreal. And they even give you little maps of where you can go, and you just follow the map and you see all this beautiful artwork. Obviously, you'll pick a day like today where it's nice and pretty and beautiful, and you can go out and enjoy your day, hopefully. And obviously, I recommend also to go during the week, during the day, because some of this work will be inside a public building. So of course, you have to consider um, the whole business hours. And a nice little corner. Exactly, Natasha, exactly. We have, so it's, I forgot the official like wording of it, but it's basically the 1% law essentially. So any new building that is constructed in Montreal has to have 1% of its total surface with art. I'm just gonna let this car go by. La Diperie is an ice cream place. So if you want ice cream, you can go there. Of course, we have Subway. So of course, we have a lot of La Diperie is a Quebec place. Of course, Subway is typically American. Of course, a driving school, Omega. That's technically my competition, so I won't talk too much about that. I work at a different driving school. Of course, lots of kebab and Arab food here, thankfully. Of course, I don't have to tell Natasha about Tim Hortons. But our Tim Hortons is like uh, basically like Dunkin' Donuts, essentially. So you can get coffee, you can get donuts. We have Timbits, but I think in America it's called the donut holes. I think that's what it's called. Now I was planning on taking that bus home, but of course Natasha and I are gonna have a nice little coffee at Starbucks. So of course we all well recognize the logo. So Natasha, je sais pas si t'es là ou pas, but I'll basically be waiting around for you. So always good to see a fellow YouTuber in person, and we're gonna have a nice little coffee together. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys see the sign. There's that by the top of the bus. There's a blue and white sign. So the white is an arrow pointing down. That's a sign for the metro. So whenever you see that sign, it's because there's a metro in that building or nearby. So this is Concordia University. This is in particular the Loyola no, not the Loyola campus. That's in Notre Dame. But this is the John Molson campus. No worries, no worries. I'll make sure not to show you on cam. I'll even end the live once I know for sure I see you and all that. You can even signal me in some way. Hey, it's me. Can you turn off the camera, kind of thing. Don't worry. Campus, and that's the Concordia. So you see the Concordia all there. That's the School of Business. So if you're looking for business in English, that is one of the schools. Now Montreal has 4 universities. Concordia, of course, being one of them. But you also have McGill, which is the other English university. And then you have UQAM, so University of Quebec in Montreal. And then University of Montreal. And another little artwork. So, yes, and like Natasha said, we have lots of beautiful architecture. It varies different styles, and some that are built from way back when, and then some of the newer stuff like Loyola here. This has been renovated and in more than new style. You can't really see, but behind this white building, that's where you get the Museum of Fine Arts. So you won't see it there, but then of course we have the publicity. We have the Van Gogh 3D, where basically you're fully immersed. I went to it. It's fun to do it once, but it's not as good as you expect it to be. Oh. I see a friend. I see a friend. So I'm going to go, guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. I see Natasha. So obviously, bye, everybody. So Natasha's here. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day, guys. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Merci. Bye. You are so cute.